What's going on, everybody? This is Kyle Hackfit, and aka Hack Attack Fitness, aka Kyle Hackney. I am coming to you live, sort of, because it's a recording, from a different car, long story, for another vloggity vlog. And this one is going to be on the issue of cortisol levels during workout times. This is going to be a short vlog, but more or less, this is a bit of a sciencey one, I guess, but you have these studies which show a rise in cortisol after, 40 minutes or whatever in the gym, or 40 minutes of activity, and then, growth hormone goes down, and cortisol goes up, and testosterone goes down, and I think I'm going to title this vlog, exercise-induced acute hormonal effects, or something. I don't fucking know. But basically, this negative effect, also you'll hear people say the opposite, like when talking about squats and deadlifts and bench press and stuff. They'll say, oh, well, testosterone levels rise when you do squats and bench press and deadlifts, so you should stick to those big compound movements because they cause rises in testosterone. That means more gains. Well, no. And just like cortisol doesn't mean, wreck your muscles terrible. Just like the drop in growth hormone doesn't mean much. The thing about it is, you gotta understand, hormones don't typically work on, a 5-minute basis or whatever. The very transient rises or falls in hormone levels from exercise, they're very acute. They're very, very quick, and then they go away, and things tend to return to normal pretty quickly. And when you're talking about hormones like testosterone, cortisol, growth hormone, you're not talking about something like insulin. When insulin acts, it has a very quick-acting effect on the body, and then it sort of goes away. It has downstream effects, but insulin itself has a very acute effect. When you're talking about things like testosterone or cortisol, you're talking about things that have much more long-term effects. They're more potentiation hormones. They lead to a lot of downstream effects, and they have a lot of processes that they also cause, but they're much more chronic. They're not these acute effects that something like insulin would have. And so these, the rise in cortisol during an exercise bout, from a long-term exercise bout, doesn't mean shit. The increase in testosterone from doing fucking deadlifts over leg extensions doesn't mean shit. It does not mean anything long-term for your gains. Now, sure, you don't want to have cortisol levels shooting through the roof, or testosterone levels crashing through the floor for weeks on end, because then it will have an effect. But that's not something that's going to be caused by, doing squats or doing a long duration exercise. And if you want proof of this, go look at fucking any athlete, professional, college level, fucking high school level. Go look at these people, and they'll do 3-a-day practices for 4 or 5 hours, and they'll get just fine. They'll jack just fine. Honestly, as long as you're eating enough, and as long as you're sleeping enough to recover from the training that you're doing, then it's not going to mean shit. It's not going to mean anything. It's not going to cause your gains to fall off your fucking arms or whatever. It's just going to be the acute effect of that training bout, and then your body's going to regulate itself, just like it always does, because your body's smarter than you are, and if you don't think your body is built to last for some long training sessions, or long periods of, endurance and strength activity, you should probably go read up on how the Paleolithic era was, and how modern man evolved out of, the grueling, turmoils of living in the wild. It's not we are built to move. We are built to be, under physical duress quite frequently, and we recover from it quite well. And so this idea that if you go in and you're not out of the gym in 45 minutes or something, and you'll start to hurt yourself and your cortisol levels will go through the roof, anyone who tells you that, just ignore them. let your workouts happen at their own pace. You know, push yourself. If you can get through a fucking 200-minute workout and you're not destroyed, which you probably would be, good for you. Some people can only go for 40 minutes. Listen to your body, as I always say, and auto-regulate your training. If you do that, you'll be fine. Don't worry about the length of your training sessions. Worry about getting in, progressing, and causing overload, and causing metabolic stress, and causing damage, and growing, and then go eat a bunch of pancakes. So, that's just my opinion on that matter. Kind of a short vlog, and sort of a more sciencey issue. I tried to keep it a little more, like, layman's terms, because I don't want to like, while I'm in the car driving, I don't want to sit here and go into, like, studies and downstream pathways of, you know, different hormones and whatever. But just know that it's not going to matter long term if your training session runs long or runs short. Just let it happen and make some gains. So, as always, everyone, this is Kyle Hackney, a.k.a. Kyle Hackfit, a.k.a. Hack Attack Fitness. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down there. And if you want to check out the description and follow me on Instagram at Kyle Hackfit. Until next time, ladies and men. I don't know why I said ladies. You know, just keep it real. Go out, make some gains, and just have a good weekend.